right, ladies and gents, and I'm speaking to ladies here. We are recommending a movie that is war-based. And yeah, some of you ladies might be, oh, here we go. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This movie is for everyone, man and woman. It is unreal. 1917. If you have not seen this, you're missing out, lads. This isn't your average war movie. It's not blood, guts, the mindless combat. 1917 is a masterpiece. It really, truly is. It's about the human experience in the most brutal of settings and about courage, sacrifice. You know, it might sound corny, but and the heart-wrenching lengths people will go for the sake of others. And I promise you, whether you're a man or woman, after watching this film, you'll walk away with an entirely new perspective on what it means to survive and the cost of war as best as we can without being actually in the firing line, you know? And here's the thing. While war movies are, you know, most of the time, they're about violence and the gore of it, right? The heroes on the front line. 1917, it takes a different approach. It's about glorifying the chaos. It's about how it feels, the tension, the anxiety, the emotion that comes with the grief and sacrifice of war. And trust me, it's not just men who will appreciate this movie. This speaks to everyone. Peter.
Wow.
Now, let's be clear, this movie isn't a typical war movie, okay? So you're right away you're wondering, well, why should I care about this movie, right? I get it. Now, let's start with the conflict. The story follows two British soldiers during World War One, and they are tasked with delivering a message to prevent a deadly attack on hundreds, even thousands of soldiers in the long run. And one of them, Blake, is motivated by his brother being on the front lines. And the other, Schaefer, is simply just doing his duty. And here's where it gets intense. These two lads, they're on a race against time and navigating the treacherous landscape of war-torn France with only the fate of 1,000 soldiers in their hands. And the stakes are high. The focus here is on humanity and individual experience what it means to make a sacrifice. And while it might seem like a war movie with men thick in the battle of it, it's more than that. This is a film about how vulnerable humans are in the face of such insanity. You know, the mental toll, the emotional stakes involved in a mission like this. And the two lads, they're ordinary lads. You know, they're not superheroes. That's what makes them so relatable to a lot of us. And they're facing something far greater than themselves. The weight of the world is on these guys' shoulders. And it's so well done. You can't help but feel for them every step of the way. Now, 1917, it's directed by Sam Mendes, the genius, true genius behind Skyfall, American Beauty. And this film, shows off his absolutely genius vision and brilliance. It's incredible. The most striking part of this, it's its unique style. It's shot to appear like a single continuous take. And yes, you heard it right. And he pulls it off. The entire film looks like it's one long, unbroken shot, which pulls you in. It really does. It immerses you in the action and leaves you breathless from start to finish. Now, why the film is so important for both men and women. For men, yes, you got the adrenaline, a bit of intensity of a bit of a battle, and the raw emotion of war. But for women, this provides something different. It shows that war is never just about the battle. It's about the humanity that's left in its wake, the relationships, the personal losses, the mental strain, and, you know, Blake's personal motivation, his desire to protect his brother adds a deeply emotional layer, you know, that connects to someone universally human. And it's not about the violence. It's about protecting those you love. And that, my friends, resonates with anyone regardless of gender. And you can completely get on board and understand why these guys go on this mission and why they're so fired up. As the film progresses, the tension does build. I mean, the soldiers move through no man's land, through destroying villages, and I'm telling you, lads, past the aftermath of the horrors of war, every step they take. It's a reminder how fragile lives are. They're moving through hell. You can feel it with every breath. There's there's a claustrophobic feeling to the film, almost, if that makes sense, as if you're in the trenches with them, witnessing every near-death experience, every tiny mistake, every painful decision, and even the score to this movie. It's got even just that. It's like a very subtle, quiet, claustrophobic element to it. And what's brilliant about this film, it's not just about surviving the battlefield. It's about surviving the mental strain, the loneliness, the sense of hopelessness. There are moments of deep silence, broken only by the sounds of the environment, and the intense, intense score that will grip you by the chest, man. I'm telling you. And you don't need massive explosions to feel the weight of the situation. It's the little things that hit you the hardest, the soft, quiet moments when you realize just how human these guys are and how fragile life can be in the middle of it all. And when it all comes to a head, lads, you'll realize how powerful this really is. 1917, it's not about victory. It's about sacrifice and the human connection. And it's about what's doing something right. Even when the world is falling all around you, the climax of this film is heartbreaking. It's hopeful. A moment where you think everything is lost, and then a shift, a glimmer of human strength, human determination. There's a moment where you think things are about to go wrong, but instead there's a profound understanding of bravery and endurance in the face of absolute adversity. So why should everyone, men and women alike, watch 1917? It's simple. This film isn't about glorifying violence. It's about the human side of war. It's about facing fear, loss, doubt, finding a way to push forward despite it all. It's emotional, breathtakingly beautiful, and a true testament to cinematic brilliance. The performances, just brilliant. And for women, into a glimpse of the emotional toll of war, the cost of loss, the courage to push through. For men, it's the raw adrenaline, the heart-stopping action, and the beauty of fighting for something greater than yourself. And 1917, man, oh God, here I go again. It's for anyone that values the human spirit. You'll never regret watching this. I even went with my girly friend to the cinema to watch this movie. She thought it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And whether you're looking for a war movie that's different from the rest or want to see something that's beautifully emotional, this is a must watch.
Peter.
Wow.